Question 61. Question 61 asks that so smooth muscle fiber are. Now smooth muscle fiber are, so it is a fact based question, it is direct, that you should remember they are spindle shaped, they are unbranched, non-striated, uninucleated and voluntary. So option B is correct, and this is found in walls of hollow organ. Next is question 62. Question 62 asks that one very special feature of earth, very special feature of earth is, so here in pheretima, special feature of earth, that is pheretima. Now in pheretima, second or middle part of intestine lies between 27th segment up to 23rd to 25th segment in front of anus. Now this is correct by presence of, and this is correct by presence of highly glandular and vascular longitudinal ridge arising as median ingrowth of dorsal aspect of intestinal cavity, and that is known as typhlosole. And this typhlosole greatly increases the effective absorption area of digested food in intestine. So option B is the correct answer. Next is question 63. Question 63 asks that frog's heart when taken out of the body continue to beat for some time. Select the best option for the one. So frog heart after coming out it keep beating. Why? Because frog's heart is myogenic. Myogenic means heartbeat originates from muscle of heart, hence it is autorhythmic. Wave of contraction originate from sinus venosus and spreads to wall of sinus venosus and both auricles. This completes the heart to beat. Due to this reason, frog's heart will continue to beat as long as gets supply of ATP. So option myogenic and autoexable. So option C, that is 3 and 4. Option C, 3 and 4 become correct because 3 is given as heart is myogenic and 4th is given as heart is autoexable. So C is the correct answer. Question 64. Question 64 asks that afferent process of neuron is afferent process of neuron. Now we have studied that in neuron there is an axon and the body. Now body is a afferent, so dendrites body is afferent and this axon is efferent process. So option D become correct answer, that is axon. Next is question 65. Question 65 asks that the tissue has a free surface. Tissue has a free surface with either a cilia or microvilli. With either a cilia or microvilli, then obviously it is nothing but a epithelial tissue. So it is a fact-based question. D is the correct answer. Next is question 66. Question 66 asks that during muscle contraction, option A, size of A band remains same. So it is a correct. A band remain same. B, size of S zone become smaller. So it is also correct. C, size of I band decrease. So it is also correct. Option D, diameter of fiber increases. Diameter of fiber increase during contraction. It is false. Diameter of fiber decrease. So it is an incorrect statement. Now they have asked during the muscle contraction. So A, B, C are correct. So there should be a correction in question that during muscle contraction which is the false or which is incorrect. So incorrect is D. So D becomes the answer if we modify a question like that which is incorrect or false with respect to muscle contraction. So D is the correct answer. Next is question 67. Now which is correct statement? We have to identify correct. Now A is given as columnar epithelial nuclei are located at the top and it is found in trachea. Actually in trachea columnar epithelium is not found. Ciliated columnar epithelium is found. So it is incorrect. In statement B, it is given the squamous epithelium tissue. In squamous epithelium tissue, nucleus is small and boundaries are regular. Actually, boundaries are irregular. B, remember, boundaries are irregular. So this is also incorrect. Next is statement C. Statement C is given as cuboidal epithelium cell arranged in single layer and found in duct of gland. So it is a absolutely correct statement. Statement D is given as cuboidal epithelium cells are flattened and found in thyroid gland. Actually, squamous epithelium cells are flattened and found in thyroid gland. So it is incorrect. So C is the correct answer. Question 68. Question 68 asks that Nissal's granule are found in cytone of nerve cells. Nissal's granule are found in cytone of a nerve cell, that is the body. These have affinity for basic dye. The granules are made up of. It is a fact-based question, and you should remember that Nissal's granules are made up of ribosomes. So it is option D is the correct answer. Next is question 69. Question 69 asks that function of gap junction. Now this question already we have solved. Gap junction help in communication, and according to this B option is correct, that gap junctions the cells to communicate with each other. So it help in communication of cell to each other by connecting cytoplasm of adjoining cells, and that help in a rapid transfer of ion. So B is the correct answer. It is for the communication. Next is question 70. Question 70 asks that which of the following statement about cell junction are correct? With respect to cell junction, we have to identify the statement which are false. Now statement 1 is given this: all the cells of epithelium are held together with little intercellular junction. All the cells of epithelium are held together by a little intercellular material. So this is a correct statement. Statement second is given that in almost all animal tissue, specialized junction provide both structural and functional link between its individual cell. So junctions provide structural and functional link. So that is also a correct statement. Statement 3 is given as tight junction help to stop substances from leaking across the tissue. Yes, tight junctions are named itself because of this property, that it stop substances from leaking. So that is correct statement. Fourth statement is given as adhering junctions provide cementing to keep neighboring cells together. Yes, adhering junctions acts as a cementing, so to keep the cells together. And option statement fifth is given as gap junctions that provide cytoplasmic channel between cells for passage of ions, small molecules, and sometimes big molecules. So that is also a correct statement. All are true. So none of this is false. That is option D. None of this is false. So that is the correct answer. Next is question 71. Now question 71 asks that the type of epithelial cells which line the inner surface of fallopian tube. A type of epithelial cell which line the inner surface of fallopian tube, bronchiole and small bronchi are known as. Now its options are given as squamous epithelium, columnar epithelium, ciliated epithelium, and cuboidal epithelium. Actually, if we talk about option B, A, that is squamous epithelium. This squamous epithelium actually forms a lining of cavities. They form a lining of cavity, and they forming a lining of cavities such as a mouth, blood vessel, heart, and lung, and make up a outer layers of skin, and to also make a outer layer of skin. Whereas if we talk about a statement B option, that is columnar epithelium, then columnar epithelium forms a lining of stomach and intestine. It forms lining of stomach and intestine. Now C option, that is given as ciliated epithelium. That ciliated epithelium possess fine hairs like cilia on free surfaces. This epithelium lines nasal passage. This epithelium lines nasal passage, oviduct, that is fallopian tube, terminal bronchioles. Major function is protection and movement of mucus. Urine and egg in a particular direction. So our question was also with respect to the bronchus, fallopian tube. So that is a C is the correct answer. But if we go with the option D, D is given as cubical epithelium. So this cubical epithelium is found in glands and in the lining of kidney tubules. The linings of kidney tubules as well as in ducts of gland. So if we go with all these four options according to the question, our C option become the correct answer, that is a ciliated epithelium. Next is question 72. Question 72 asks that earthworm are So option A is given as amenorrheic when plenty of water is available. Actually, if we talk earthworm has excretory organ, that is nephridia, and this nephridia here, ammonia is a chief excretory waste. When water is available. So according to this, our option A that become correct answer, that this earthworm is ammonotelic and release ammonia when there is a water is plenty. So A is the correct answer. Next is question 73. Question 73 asks that which type of neurons are found in retina? Type of neuron in retina. Actually, if we talk about retina, here with retina in spiral ganglion of cochlea, vestibular ganglion, and olfactory neural epithelium. Olfactory neural epithelium. Here, what happens that a bipolar neurons are found. That is option D. Bipolar neuron are found. Now, bipolar neuron are typically spindle shaped and having axon at one pole and a dendron at other pole. So this type of neuron are bipolar neuron and they are found in the retina. That is question 73. Next is question 74. Question 74 asks that choose the correct group. Choose correct group which concerns with any one system in cockroach and frog. So if we go with the option A is given as spiracles, lungs, trachea, circular muscle and nostril. All are associated with the respiratory system. So obviously this becomes the correct answer, but we should understand option B. Here it is given as ostia. Ostia is for water entry. Now next is given as sinus venosus, that is with respect to heart function. Another given are cloaca, that is for the excretion, and anal cerci, that is particularly for the different functions. So this is not a correct. Option C is given as fallopian tube, ovary, and stomach also. So fallopian tube comes in reproductive system and stomach become a part of digestive system, so that we cannot be the correct statement, and option D is given as a ganglia, eye, brain, barrier, and intestine. If eye is given to the receptive system, ganglia are the neuronal system, it is nervous system, and liver comes under particularly digestive system, but testis is reproductive system, so that cannot be the correct answer. A is the correct answer for this 74. Next is question 75. Question 75 asks that there is a assertion region. Assertion is given as the squamous epithelium is made up of a single thin layer of flattened cells with irregular boundary. Yes, we have discussed this. There is irregular boundaries in case of the squamous epithelium. And region is given as they are found in the walls of blood vessel and air sac of wings. Yes, it is also called air sacs of wings have a squamous epithelial cells. So both are correct, but the region is not a correct explanation of A. So correct answer become option B. So it is again a fact-based question.